Okay, so now it's on to focusing in on the mobile platform or the mobile devices. In this module, we're going to go through and take a look at different types of mobile devices and how we would implement those or use those in a pen test. And I'm going to be very honest with you here, folks. Not that I've been lying to you the whole time, but I think that this is going to become bigger and bigger as we go further down the road. As of the recording of this course, people don't look at pen testing as far as mobile devices is concerned as a huge necessity, but I think that's going to change quite a bit. In fact, I just saw a recent article about how full disk encryption on Qualcomm devices, which are basically Android devices, are completely hackable. Or the information can be unencrypted, as well as a recent article also that talks about how attackers are making in upwards of $500,000 a day on software that they're deploying out to smart devices or to phones and tablets via malicious apps and games and even pop-up advertisements. So again, it's going to get crazier and crazier. And some of the vulnerabilities, or I should say some of the steps that we talk about today, may get outdated, to be honest with you. It's just because this industry is changing so rapidly. Or there may be even newer ones that come out. And so you need to be really on your game when it comes to keeping track of this stuff. And the reason why I titled this one, Big Things Come in Small Packages, is because of the aspect of how much information we're saving on these mobile devices or on these small devices. It's very convenient, right, to have all your email, text messaging, banking information, PayPal, eBay, health records in a single device. When it comes to pen testing these devices, though, we'll go through and we'll obviously take a look at things of what is the purpose, giving you a bigger or better understanding of this new vector. We'll also go through, and the reason why we do these types of tests is to look at new security loopholes. Now, this looks very similar to what we just got done talking about in pen testing wireless hacking, and it is. Because more than likely, it's the same type of devices. And just like what we saw in wireless, there's an issue as far as a lot of companies at this point may opt out of this pen test. You need to reiterate to your company or your client that this is a big exposure or possible exposure, and it shouldn't be overlooked. Now, when it comes to the steps as far as pen testing mobile devices, I'm not going to give you actual detailed steps that are going to be generic. We're going to actually look at the steps based off of the platform itself because they're different, whether it's an Android device versus an Apple device, completely separate steps. Also, Windows devices are going to be completely different. In fact, when it comes to Apple and Windows devices, we'll talk about this as we get further in, but it's also going to depend on the version that you're running or the OS version. And the same thing could be said about the runt of the family, which is the BlackBerry devices. So with that being said, put down your mobile device, stop playing Candy Crush or Clash of Clans. Let's roll up our sleeves and see what we need to do here.